Hey guys, this is Sonia. Today we're going to be covering Boolean string tests and string formatting. Boolean string tests are functions that return a Boolean value of true or false based on the string that they're applied to. Different test functions look for different criteria, and if the string meets the criteria the function's looking for, then the function returns true. There are 7 test functions that we're learning today, and I've made 2 string variables already to help us see how each of these functions works. The first function is isAlpha. Like all other string tests, this isn't a static method. To call it to a string, simply type the string, followed by a period and the function call. isAlpha checks whether or not a string contains only letters of the alphabet. They can be lowercase or uppercase, but as long as the string only contains letters, it returns true. So I'm going to print this statement and run it. And as you can see, it prints true. If I add a number to the end of this string, run that, and run this line of code again, it prints false because now there's a number in the string as well. The second method we're going to be talking about is isAlnum. This returns true only if the string is made of letters and numbers. If I test this string with isAlnum and print that, it's going to print true because the string has only letters and numbers. However, if I add an underscore and run this line of code again, it's going to print false because now there are special characters in the string as well. I'll remove the underscore and separate all these words with spaces and run that. Okay, now that we're back to the original string, I'm going to test it with isTitle. This returns true only if the first letter of each word in the string is capitalized. And my string is title. It prints true because, as you can see, each of these words has a capital first letter. However, if I change this S to a small s and run that and run this again, it's going to print false because it's no longer capitalized. Now we're going to test isLower. This returns true if all the letters in the string are lowercase. If I test it right now, it's going to return false. But if I go back to where I initialized the variable and I change all the capital letters to lowercase letters, and then run this cell again, it's going to be true because now the string, all the letters in the string are lowercase. isUpper does the same thing for uppercase. If I test it now with isUpper, and run it, it's going to return false. But if I go back to this string I'll create a new string. And I'll make all of the letters uppercase. And I'll run that. And then if I test new string with the isUpper function, it's going to print true. Okay, next we'll go over starts with. This is the only function that we're learning today that has a parameter. the argument would be a string, and if the first character of the string matches the argument, it returns true. If I pass the function a t, print my string, and I'll use starts with, and I'll say t. I'll run that, and it prints true because, as you can see, the argument that I passed to the function is the same character that the string starts with. Also, if I want to type a whole string, it's still going to be true because the argument matches the first few letters of the string. If I make this a capital T, however, and run it, it's going to be false because it's case sensitive, and capital T this is not the same as this with a lowercase t. The last test we'll look at today is isDigit. This is basically the opposite of isAlpha. It returns true if the string contains only number. If I test the number string I made with isDigit, my number dot isDigit, and run that, it prints true because my number only contains numbers. But if I add a space to this and a letter, and then run this line of code, it prints false because it's no longer made up only of numbers. Okay, now we'll move on to string formatting. These functions change a string in certain ways. We'll make a string called lower string, and I'll give it a value. This is a string because I'm very creative like that, but this time I'll make sure they're all lowercase letters. And I'll run that to store the value in the variable. The first string formatting function we're going to be looking at is .capitalize. This will capitalize the first letter of a string. If I print lower string .capitalize. Actually, I have to print that. So I'll print that. Print and run that. It'll print, this is a string. As you can see, it's capitalized the first letter of the whole string, so the T of this is capital. The second formatting method is .upper, which will change the string so that all the letters are uppercase. If I instead print lower string .upper and run that, as you can see, it prints the same string, but all the letters are now uppercase. .lower, I'll go back to new string for this. If you recall, new string has all uppercase letters. And I'll print new string .upper. Sorry, .lower. And if I run that, you can see that it prints, it's the same thing as .upper, but in the other direction, so it converts uppercase letters to lowercase letters. It prints the string so that all the letters are in lowercase. Swap case will change the string so that all the letters that were originally lowercase are now uppercase, and those that were uppercase become lowercase. I'll make a new string that I'll call swap test, and I'll say as you can see, the first letter of each word is capitalized and the rest of the letters are lowercase. So if I type swap test dot swap case and print that, and run that, the originally capital letters have become lowercase, and the rest of them that were originally lowercase have become capital. So, as is obvious by the name, it swaps the cases of the letters. Okay, the last method that we're going to be talking about is .title, which will make the first character of each word a capital letter. Words, in this case, are sets of characters separated by spaces. So we'll use the lower string for this again, and I'll say print lower string dot title. If I run that, it prints lower string. This is string, but each of the words have been capitalized. So the first letter of each word is a capital letter. That's it for today. I hope this video helped. Make sure to like this video, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you know when we post future videos. Thank you for watching.